Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being part of this process of developing courageous relaxation and recognizing that both elements are important parts, the courageousness and the relaxation. Having the ability to realize that when we really truly step into courage, not an anxiety masquerading as courage, but real courage, that we're able to relax in a space that allows us to feel the ability to respond to whatever the challenges that we face. It's a courage that allows us to pay attention to what's going on in the world and get active. You know, I think it's really important. I just want to express so much gratitude for so many people around the world and in this country, the United States, who are actively working to fight corruption, actively working in peaceful efforts to create change when it's clearly needed. So thank you for that. Thank you for being in that space of relaxing and active at the same time. Because being courageous and being relaxed are states that allow us to be active even as we enjoy those elements. We want to recognize that we can't wait for the world to get better to step into courageous relaxation. We have to be willing to do it today. We have to be willing to thrive even as we work for change. Doing things like peaceful demonstrations, doing things like working, putting our efforts out in the political sphere, making sure that we're finding ways to be in active listening as we're working for change. We want to be actively listening to our breath in every moment of the day. And when we do that, when we're actively in listening to the breath, actively aware, but not just being aware, but actually trying to even hear the breath, that attention to the moment allows us to find options that are unanticipated. So thank you for being one of those courageous people who's working to create change. One of my mentors, Bob Marley, he said, we just cannot live in this negative way. Make way for the positive day. Why not help one another along the way? Make it much easier. So let's be in that positive vibration right now as we are working to create change in the world. Thank you for being one of those people who is in the commitment of being courageous and relaxed. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. When we are in that state of courageous relaxation, we are in the state of living our life as an oath and living our life with an authenticity that does not allow us to be warped by negativity. So thank you so much for joining. Please let other people know about these videos, like them, subscribe, hit the notifications. Let's make a difference together. Thank you.